Here it is. Number 100. And to make it even better, it's a yes. I did do that thing today. In fact, I did a few things today. In addition to my crown. That, yeah, not the right kind of crown for this situation, but the crown I got at the dentist. Yay. Went through pretty swell. It was uncomfortable, and the numbing shots hurt. But besides that, it was another day, I guess. Tell you what, if I had to get a crown done every day instead of go to work, I would do that. No, because it's just a couple hours of pain versus like 4 to 6 to 8, depending. But either way, yeah, no, 100 is a special day. I've been doing this for 100 days, or at least it was 100 days ago that I started doing this. And I've missed a few days in and out, but I've counted them as part of the journey because I've answered for them on the days after I skipped them. But yeah, after I got my crown today, I got home and I did my usual taking care of things. And then I recorded the new Meet the Maker video and got the script all written out. So tomorrow, all I have to do is stitch the footage together, reduce it to the however long my narration takes, and upload it to be released the next day. A good thing for 100. And I said I'd do something special. And I don't know if I've ever showed him before. I think I've turned the camera on to my dog. My 6-month-old husky puppy. But this is what he looks like now. That's him. That's my boy. He's sleeping right now. He's being a little sleepy. I recently got a huge kennel because he's been growing to accommodate the smaller one. And he's a really good boy. He's very feisty. He likes to play with the other dog, but he pesters him a little too much. He's a little over in his aggression sometimes, but he's not so aggressive. Center myself a little bit. No, yeah. He's not extremely aggressive towards the other dogs. Basically, he just kind of gets in their business and instigates. And if the dog doesn't respond, then so we have a bigger, older dog that doesn't respond to his instigation so much, and so he just kind of leaves her alone. Whereas the other dog we have is small and young yet, so when he instigates the other dog, he fights back. And he gets really annoyed real fast. He has zero patience for any kind of tomfoolery, so he's aggressive about it too. But, just desserts. 6-month-old puppy bothering a smaller, older puppy. But his name is Siren, Siren. I named him after the husky's tendencies to howl and make loud screaming noises. And he's my big boy. Even at 6 months old and however big he is, I can still pick him up and carry him. Most people can. Most people who know him. He has a few tricks. I taught him shake, but I call it high five because, whether or not you hold it out like this or like this, he will give you a shake or a high five. He'll just, high five you. He also knows to spin. You do this with your hand. You tell him to spin and go in a little circle. He does sit pretty good. He's starting to figure out lie down a bit better. Usually when I do lie down with him, I have to tap the floor in front of him and actually get him to go down. But just the other day, I just said it a couple times and he actually did it. It was really nice. Yeah, I gave up on teaching him rollover. Maybe a future thing for another day. But, no, after a few times of having to push him to roll over I don't know, it was getting on my nerves. So I stopped doing that. I taught him to jump up. And all I have to do to get him to do that is just to hold up my arm out in front of me like that. And he just hops up. He knows what that means. Doesn't even need a word. And it's good. Have I taught him anything else? No, I don't think so. He knows his name well enough, and he comes when you tell him to come. It's fun. I love him so much. I haven't brushed him yet, but he's shed a little bit, just a normal amount of dog shedding. But I know that when he gets to be fully grown and grows out his big fur coat, because huskies have that special undercoat that grows out when they get to be fully grown, that's going to shed like crazy. And I'm going to have to get him a special brush for that so that we can have not so much fur chaos inside the house. So that'll be that. But no, that's my yes. After I got done recording the video, I considered writing a bunch, but I didn't. Right. After I got home, I did my stuff, and I also built some of my Lego tower. But it was shortly after it was during my recording of the Meet the Maker episode that I discovered the charging cord on my iPad. The charging cord had been chewed through. It wasn't working. I saw that it wasn't charging. I unplugged it and replugged it in a whole bunch of times because I was like, oh no, my iPad's charging port is broken. It's not charging. Then I looked at the cord and I saw that it had a few bite marks on it and the wire was severed in one part. And I realized that little guy down there was sleeping ever so peacefully. Had chewed through my iPad charging port. Unfortunate. So that's going to be one of my things to do tomorrow is go to the store and get a new one, because that iPad I rely on to write and as an alarm clock. And I have a few devices that could be alarm clocks, but I like that one. Okay, that's why I like. But that's that. Editing and releasing the Meet the Maker footage tomorrow. Shouldn't take too long, maybe an hour at most. And then the rest of the day, maybe I can get caught up on my writing. Or maybe I'll build more Legos or just chill. Who knows? I gotta admit, though, that the idea of catching up on my writing is, for this week, is a nice idea. Not one that was, okay, let me restart that sentence. That idea was definitely something I was thinking about today. And since this video is already about 10 minutes long, it seems like I'm going to have plenty of time to do it again, because this is going to take ages to upload. But since I started making these videos, when I started, I was at like 42 subscribers, and when the last I checked earlier today, I'm at 75 now. these videos, posting daily, and using the algorithm to weed my way into people's suggested recommended videos tab has actually managed to grow my channel that little bit more. Like 33 subscribers doesn't seem a lot in comparison to all the successful YouTubers. But I mean, for me, considering how long ago I started trying to do this and then gave up and then started again and gave up and started again, 33 subscribers in 100 days is so much. And it makes me very happy. So with that, I will leave you to see what I can get done tomorrow. I can already tell, no matter how I feel in the morning, it's going to be a fantastic day.